Hello everybody and welcome to the the second episode of the now outdated Current Quest here through the Feast through Hemlock Vale. Between recording the first episode and the second episode, they released the new core set. So Agnes Baker, unfortunately you are no longer here, I guess, but you do have a new cool card that you can play with in Legacy, which is kind of hype. And Alessandra is technically still here for Current, but it's a little bit, it's a little bit, sticky. So, but I started this, might as well finish this and go from there. Alright, we are here in the Twisted Hollow, and I have, of course, chosen to have Mother Rachel, we told her the truth, so we're going to use this to, we're using the boon version of this. The silent woods thrum with the sounds of hungry creatures and stalking shadows. Forced, after location is revealed, put locations at the top of the woods deck into play above, below, to the left, and to the right of that location. When the investigation phase ends, each investigator dark location must draw an enemy in the pursuit with the highest evade, or take one horror cannot be cancelled. I actually might take advantage of this with Alessandra to get an enemy to start parlaying with. Desperate search. There must be some trace or clue of Birdie in these woods. You only hope you aren't already too late. Each enemy without spawn instructions gains spawn. When this enemy is drawn to the encounter deck, put this enemy in the pursuit area. Objective. At the end of the round, if each investigator is at a lair, the same lair location, they may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. We're going to need 6 clues. Alright. This thing again. It's gonna... Its location, each connected location loses a dark trait as a reaction. When an investigator, your location moves into and reveals a forest location, exhaust, mail, lantern. They ignore that location's forced effects. When it would leave play, we flip it over and place it on the nearest location instead. And we get to start with Dr. Rosa Marquez, who will not take up an ally slot for this scenario. Yeah, the changes are so minimal with Laboratory Assistant, you can kind of just, like, choose, like, pick your poison, right? Pick whichever one you want to play with, and go from there, like when you're doing that, Have you played with the other? No, I have not. I've not done that. Was thinking about this. I'm all for everything they decide to do if it makes sense to the game going forward, but what's the point of announcing current rule set if X months later they just go, okay, so House Slippers, I'm going to talk about that, because I feel like the intent of the designers was good. Because they had a lot of people asking them, what was current? What is current going to be? We want to know what current is. The community was asking and demanding to know what current was going to be. However, the design team very much likes to kind of just let the community kind of guide them, right? Like they like to make sure, like they like to follow community opinion and kind of just use that for guidance. So they, in good intentions, gave everyone what a beta current would be so they could start talking about it, start building decks for it. The thing that everyone in the community was asking for. However, the design team could not have told them like, hey, revised core is going to be gone, so don't build with that. They had to give them what we knew publicly at the time, and they were kind of between damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if they didn't do current and just ignored us until October, we would be pissed about that. So if we're like, we're going to kind of be pissed about either thing, right? But they went with, I think, was a good intention to get people talking about current, right? So I understand why they did it. I obviously think in retrospect, it's not the cleanest way of doing it, but I don't think there was any ill intent regarding it, right? I think it was all good intentions. Is this the upgrade to lockpicks? It is. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take the Power Word Taboo. Distract on this. I'm gonna take the Sparrow Mask because that was really good, and I think we mull the rest and we look for, I don't know, something besides those? I can frick with this. I can frick with this. We play what? You and then you. Next turn we play you. Pretty good defensive stats for this, for sure. You're gonna just be a card I commit here. I mean, I think I keep the Eldritch Tongue because the card's really good, and then I think we get rid of these. I drew my whole deck. Okay, well, we can know what the next cards are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get rid of everything else. It's a good start when you draw your whole deck. Alright, I mean, Walter Fitzpatrick's good. So what do we do? No, so House Slippers, I think they have fully figured it out. Like, they knew generally what current was going to be. but they couldn't say that there was going to be a new core set in August when they released it, right? That's the thing. I think that they jumped the gun a bit too soon, but I think that people would have been upset if they didn't jump the gun. They'd be like, why haven't they told us anything? So, again, I think they were between a rock and a hard place. Alright, let's give me some lockpicks. We're going to move into this location. Actually, you know what? Let's go left this time. I always go right. Let's go left. Yeah, we're going to just exhaust this so we don't have to trigger that. And then we put new cards in above, below, to the left, and to the right. We have a lair location, which is actually kind of nice to get there. It's the bear den. I hope that's not foreshadowing. And then I will, with my last action, we will use these lockpicks and go 10-3. I think we just have to get a clue every turn. Just to kind of like make sure we are A-okay. Alright. Agnes is gonna drop down the things that I mentioned. Hey, Spirit Juice. Bear Punch. We're gonna play the Azure Flame and this Holy Rosary. And then I think we're just gonna move into this location. And then we can go upkeep. I mean, there's tools here. They're just... I'm so, like, not used to this current Scrappy Arkham. I'm telling you right now, I'm very excited to play at the new format, though. Spawn. Any location empty if able. After enters play, place a Doom on it. Well, we're going to want to kill him. Put him down here. We engage him, we zap him. It's not terrible. This is 1 damage. Yeah, it's not too bad. What do we got over here? 5-3. We can lose some resources. We'll go 7-3. I think I'd like to replace that card. Yay! No! I think we just take it, right? Do I have an accessory slot in this deck? I do. I have a little cigarette case, like a lucky cigarette case. I mean, we can just clear it out, right? I don't think this turn will be that bad if I just double action the Silver Moth and then use the lockpicks, right? Have you decided how you're going to organize when Chapter 2 comes out? Yeah, I'm going to start Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. That's my plan. And I'm going to now start leaving things in, like, set order. And then, like, when Chapter 2 eventually rotates out, which I imagine will happen, we'll, like, get there. I can maybe just, you know, have, like, a different binder for that. Chapter 3. I've been playing Keimani and Hemlock. Honestly, characters cooking the campaign. I think Keimani is pretty good in every campaign except for probably, they probably have the most trouble in Innsmouth, but I think they're still fine in Innsmouth. You just have to kind of be aware of the deep ones are going to make your day bad. All right, let's clear out the Silver Moth. And then we're going to... I have no parlays to trigger. I think we'll just lockpicks this location at 10-3. Grab a clue. And then we'll trigger Dr. Rosa Marquez. Choose any location play. You may reveal that location ignoring its forced effect. Interesting. I think we just revealed this one. And then I can put card like above, below, left, and right. Are we getting an Eric reaction to the new core? Probably, yeah. It probably won't be the like we did with Drowned City, where like Eric's gonna be part of my spoiler roundups. Spoiler roundups probably gonna be solo this time, but I'll probably do like a big video with both Eric and then a video with Travis and Bryn as well. Travis and Bryn, we've been talking a lot about it though. All right, Agnes is gonna move in here. Let's do this. I don't even know what it is, but I want to ignore it. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. That's fine. Alright, and then I will get myself above, below, left, and right. Look at that, we got every wood location into play. That's worth an achievement. Okay, second action, we're going to engage this thing. And then we're going to zap it with this Azure Flame. Unfortunately, we kind of just have to. We just need to get rid of it. Alright, so we'll go 6-1. -2. Do not trigger the effect on this. That guy's dead. Okay! I enjoy Eric's perspective as well, even for myself to kind of just hear what Eric's thinking, right? Nearest empty location if able. I mean, that's not too bad. We don't have a lot of parlays right now. We are probably going to want to deal with him, but... I mean, what if we just, like, never parlay? What if I put him over here? Will he go away? Our forced effects... He's going to go away, isn't he? I mean, we'll find out next turn. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Deep Shadows. Test Brain 3. Gets +2 difficulty if your location is dark. We don't have to worry about that, so we're just going to go 6-3. Yes. One of our own. So this one's going to be a bit spooky. Alright, so we either take 2 horror, which I think I'm kind of okay with. Yeah, I think we just go 3 all and we're going to take 2 horror here. Yep. We'll put 1 on Dr. Rosa Marquez and 1 on Alessandra. Okay, what are we going to do about you? That's a great question. So, do the enemies go into the shadows when the thing advances? Sorry, the pursuit. And are enemies in the pursuit considered to be in play? Let's look at this. Let's read the rules. Some cards in the scenario refer to an area called the pursuit area. It's an out-of-play area. Generally speaking, enemies in play will move. It's an out-of-play area. Can out-of-play and cannot be affected by player cards. All right, we're okay. We can ignore them. We can ignore them for now, anyways. Alrighty then. I want to keep this layer in play. So, like, in a perfect world, we want to, like, leave this dark for the agenda flips, so we don't have to find a layer immediately. So I'm gonna move in here as Alessandra, and then I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, play down Walter Fitzpatrick, and then we're going to use the lockpicks here to investigate at 10-2. Nice, we'll grab a clue. Man, isn't Arkham such a fun fucking game? I'm just having such a great time. I just love playing Arkham. Alright, next turn we get that, and then we kind of like maybe go here, and we just try to get all these clues. Alright, let's do a Voice of Ra. Let's gain a resource. Let's reveal 3 tokens. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we'll gain 1, 2. That's a Faustian bargain right there. And then I think I'm going to spend 1 to play this Sparrow Mask. I'll draw a card and I'll risk drawing my weakness. We've been drawing a lot of weaknesses today. Have you noticed that? Alright, upkeep. Hey, Zamakona, I'm coming for you. Success is a symbol too. But yeah, no, I got 5 resources out of it. 1 from that, and then 2 for each of the other ones. Alright, this is going to advance. Add 1 resource to the current darkness level. Ah! If the darkness level is 6+, you're playing on current campaign mode, you survive investigators defeated and suffers 1 physical trauma. Otherwise, put each enemy in a dark location, non-engaged with investigator, into the pursuit area. I want to see them in the fursuit area, am I right? That's where I want to see Zamakona, right? Am I right, chat? Shuffle each unrevealed dark location along the top 2 cards of the wood deck and place them on top of the woods deck. Flip each revealed empty dark location to its unrevealed side, discarding all tokens. Alright, so you, and you. And then you flip over. And then, because I love this scenario, I love the vibe of it, we're just going to put this in the middle. I really like this scenario. Both locations above the life of each location with an investigator. The investigator with the veiled lantern tests. I mean, honestly, thank God I gave this to Agnes. We're gonna go 6 to 2. Nice. My journey with Hemlock Vale has been so weird. The first time I played it, I thought it was mid, but every time I played it, it rises up, and I think it's my second favorite campaign now, tied with Innsmouth. I'll be honest with you. I'm right there with you. I mean, my journey wasn't the same, but I love this campaign. I think the scenarios are just really good. I think the prologues, I understand that people have beef with them, but I think they're just, like, really good. Alright, what do we got here? You must either place one Doom in the current agenda, or flip this and place it. Yeah, I'll flip it and place it. We'll put it up there. We have to reveal this location, but that's okay. What the hell? There's a bird right there. What are you doing? Is that a woodpecker? What the hell? Chat, isn't nature crazy? Yeah, 5 to 3. Nice, -2. Alright, Agnes is gonna go 1, 2. It's just the Glimmering Meadow, and then we will pick up the Veil Lantern and grab it. We have nothing to do, no enemies. But do we be pecking? It wasn't a woodpecker. I know it might have been a woodpecker. I didn't see it. That motherfucker. Anyways, let us lockpicks this location. 10 to 2. Nice. And then we're going to move in here and we'll just go 5 to 2. Yeah, the location art's incredible. -3. We do not fail, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, these are all lit. Oh, sorry, I should put above, below, left, and right. Alright. This is kind of a fun shape. They should do a map like this. Anyways, let's go upkeep. One of 3. Alright, so this guy goes into the pursuit area. Honestly, I'm glad you're getting these, Alessandra. 5 to 3, -2. A-okay. Chat, is it just me, or is this going, like, pretty smooth so far? Like, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like this has been a colossally good start. You know? I think we just lockpicks this. And now you're in trouble. I don't really believe in that, but it could happen, and it would be pretty funny if it did, right? Alright, we're gonna grab the clue and move to the bear den. And then what do we do to prep ourselves? We move in here. We draw a card. We don't play you yet. I don't know if I'll have a time window to play you. I think I just draw one more card. Okay, we have pieces to work with here. Upkeep. I've never done this so quickly. Again, chat, you might say I'm jinxing myself, but y'all ready to grift a bear? Y'all ready for this? Alright. At the end of the round, let's advance. Ah! Alright. Choose the bravest investigator. Probably Agnes. No, probably Alessandra. She's probably brave. You find a scrap of torn tweed caught on a branch. Bear 2. Take 1 physical trauma and 1 direct damage. Take 1 mental trauma and 1 direct horror. I think we'll take the physical trauma. We'll take that. And then we'll record Mother Rachel intervened. Then we go to Bear 3. Oh, that's right. We need to find the Twisted Hollow. That's the hard part of this one. Okay. So I need to write Mother Rachel intervened. You're trying to be buddies with? Gideon is the big one, and William Hemlock is going to be the other one. Intervened. Alright, move on each unengaged enemy in the pursuit area, spawn the Earth Sign hybrid enemy location, exhaust it, and deal uno damage to it. Set empty dark locations. Set aside each empty dark location. So you. Okay, no, our pace is pretty normal. And then you. Okay, sorry, flip over. And then in 1, 2. Yeah, so no, I was mistaken. Our pace is pretty standard. Alright. I'm going to put these on top. So it's in the bottom 4 is what we're looking for. Art in Hemlock is very good. Okay, these come over here. So we just ignore the bear, right? Alright, now guys are going to spawn with us. Because that's the one that this has, yeah. Continue playing. Okay. Where's Birdie? The trees close in as you follow Birdie's trail deeper in the forest. Lightning bolts spend a clue. Look at a revealed side of an adjacent location. Find Birdie Musgrave. He is lost deep in the forest. Do not advance until you are instructed. Okay, this goes to 2. And then we'll draw some cards. This thing is massive AF. Sure. Sure. I think we'll try to pass this. I think just with the manual dexterity. Oh, okay, I'll exhaust you. That's really lucky. Okay, well, that solves a little bit of that problem. Okay, alright. We gotta get away from this bear like you just don't care. Alright, we're gonna move in here as Alessandra. After you reveal it, you must either take 1 direct damage or deal 1 damage to each ally asset you control. I can deal 1 damage to each ally asset I control. I mean, actually, I think it's better to just take 1 direct damage. I crunched the numbers. Alright, then we go above, below, to the left, and to the right. And then we're nearing the bottom of that already. Okay. I think we move over here. Yeah, exactly, right? Purple Manfly, I crunched the numbers, and one of them is smaller than the other. Let's move in here. I've discovered a clue this location. Look at the field side of a connecting location. You may move to that location. Above, below, to the left, and to the right. Okay, so it could be in these bottom two. Sorry. So it's either this one or this one. It's not that one. So we're going to look at one of these. We're going to get this clue. And then we're going to look at one of these. And we're just trying to get like a really good pace here. We're just trying to get really far ahead of this, so I have a lot of time in the second part of this, well, I guess really the third part of this scenario. So let us lock picks. And we'll go 10 to 2. Nice. I know I could have grifted before, but I'm kind of just waiting. Oh, sorry, I should spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's look at this one. Okay, we need 2 player clues. We can move in here, get clues. Move in there. There's 2 clues on this one, so I need 1 more clue. That's pretty all right. Move back here, get a clue, move over here. That's not terrible. Do I want to move to that location? What is Agnes going to do? 1, 2, 3. We can get these 2 up here. That's not bad. We can just try to get as much distance between us and the bear as possible. Earthborn Rangers does have really good art. I mean, I think I'll take the free move, and we'll come in here. And then we'll go above and below. Whoa, what the fuck happened to this map, chat? I think it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. I mean, sorry, does the... Chat, I forget, does the bear fully heal on the shift? I think it does, right? He does. Okay, so we're not even gonna fuck with him. I could zap this Amantia, this guy right here. Yeah, I think we just go 1, 2, 3. I think we just go like that. We're not even gonna fuck with this guy. Alright, these guys ready? I made a lot of space between us and the bear. Upkeep. Upkeep. That's a good draw. That's a good draw if I've ever seen one. Eric and I actually have a review, a very light review of it coming out. I think, honestly, I just don't play the Arcane Initiate. Okay. Alright, okay, so now what's going to happen, yeah, these all go away. I remember this, and then he's going to be in the pursuit area so he can come back to get us, right? Alright, put each enemy in the dark location, not engaged. Look at that. They've done it, chat. It's well designed. Shuffle each unrevealed dark location. You. Flip the... Oh no, you're revealed. Where were you? You were here? You were here. I don't know where you were. So then these guys all get flipped. And we can move these over slightly. And then we put this one there. It's now an arrow, chat. Okay, and then we go to 3. I think our pace is, again, pretty good. And let's see how the encounter deck changes that. Sure. Sure. I mean, this is a good place for us to do this stuff with. I think this guy is pretty good with the power word, right? I think this guy's going to be a pretty good power word target. So we need to get 3 clues before we can enter the final part of this, and then things get really crazy. Alright, well, we're going to start with Agnes. She's going to go un, deux, trois, and fast this on this guy. Hey, Time Roller, 73 months at the Golden Table. Thank you for your support. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Alright, and then we're going to do 6 to 2 here. And I have Go, and I have Distract. Alright, so we're going to knock him down. So the Distract. Automatically evade any enemy at this enemy's location with an equal or lower evade value. This guy gets +1 fight and damage. Okay. And then we're going to go again, 6 to 2. Heal damage from Investigator. Not even damage, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Do we try to kill this guy? This guy might be worth a Whispers of Doom. We go 6 to 4, we go 8 to 4. Do we want to save that for the bear, though? We can do this, okay. Yeah, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. I know I spent an action on this, but I'm not too worried about the evade. I think I'd rather just, like, get a good bearing and then go from there. So we're going to go 8 to 4 for this. Alright, he's cooked. Okay! Alessandra's going to use the lockpicks. We're going to go 10 to 4. We're going to commit this Contemplative. Nice. We'll grab 2 clues. We're going to move into this location. We'll use the lantern to stop that. Above, below, left, and right. Again, I'm not using the parlays. I don't have any reason to. We're saving them for the time being. And then I think I'll just go 5 to 1. Nice. Grab a clue. Alright, and we're in light locations, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, this guy's going to stand up. And then we'll go upkeep. It's going to go to 1. Interesting. I'll go 5 to 3, might as well. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna choose this guy. He's gonna attack me. How dare you turn on your master? How dare you lash out against me, fiend? There is a Cubone in that art. Oh, sure. Okay, that's no problem. Okay, so I think our correct course of action here is we have our 4 clues. We're going to spend 1, 2 to play this Eldritch Tongue. Then we're going to move up here, taking a damage as we leave. Ow! Dr. Rosa Marquez, why did you do that? Okay. We're going to parlay. We're going to do a grift here, so we're going to go 6 to the game's 0, grifting this guy. 5, so we're going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources, plus an additional resource. This goes there. And then I think last action I draw a card. could play you. I'm gonna play you instead. Over here, we're gonna go 6-2. I mean, then call me crazy. I'm just gonna gain 2 resources. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, chat. Alright, we can go upkeep. And then we will spend 4 clues in advance. Stay back! Squeaks a familiar voice. A pine cone whizzes past your ear. Birdie peers out from a hollow in the massive trunk. It's you! He chirps excitedly. I thought I was done for, but here you are! His eyes go wide as a familiar wheezing roar echoes through the hollow. Put the set aside. Birdie Musgrave's story has to play under the control of any investigator. Put each unengaged enemy in the pursuit area. Shuffle each other location except for Twisted Hollow, following the location of the woods deck, and put them in play according to the diagram on page 36. Search all in and out of play areas for the Ursine Hybrid. Heal all damage from it and spawn at the Twisted Hollow. Advance the act and agenda deck to the back to the Veil special agenda. Moving all doom from the current agenda to it is both the current act and the current agenda. Alright, put each, sorry, this gets discarded. This gets removed. I actually have never had this scenario and had so much time to find the exit. Normally it's a mad fucking dash, so I'm pretty, like I think it's still gonna be hard, because we have the whole, like, fucking fighting the bear part of this. But I think that this is the least pressure I have felt in this scenario. In all my plays of it. But it can change in an instant. The map is big, but we have a bit more time, which is good. Birdie! Alright, either exhaust the Veiled Lantern or spend player clues as a group. Look at the revealed side of an adjacent location. You may move to that location. If each undefeated investigator resign, we get R1. Birdie. Oh boy! That's free damage. Okay, we're gonna go 2 of this. 2 of 3. Okay, that's fine, actually. Let's just put them over here. Okay. Alright, so this guy has 9 health and no damage marked on it. Alright, let's look at timing windows. At the end of the Mythos phase, I'm going to exhaust Birdie to take a horror to deal a damage to the Ursine Hybrid. And I get to draw a card. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're gonna have to go a little bit slow here. But that's okay. Alessandra can help. We can take our time. Okay, and then we'll go into player turns. Alessandra could try to evade the hybrid. Move in here and solve this. That seems okay in my books. I think we leave this guy with us, and we just use him as a way, at the time being, to tick down the bear. You know? I have a plan, chat. I have a plan, and I think it's actually pretty solid here. All right, Alessandra is going to evade the bear. We're going to go 7-3. Oh, this guy's not massive. Give him to me then, I guess. Yep, 7-3. Nice, he's evaded. We're not coming back in here, Alice. So it's probably just you from here on out, Agnes. Are you ready for this? We're going to move in here, getting hit by the thorns. Ow! That fucking hurt. Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to parlay this string of curses. And we're going to kill this guy, defeat him, and gain 1 resource for each doom on it. Alright, see ya, Regal Games. I am then going to investigate with the lockpicks, and we will go 10-4. 10-3, sorry. Nice. We'll grab a clue, which will allow me to now look at a location. Okay. I think I will move to it, and we'll use this to darken that, to not do the thing. Okay, now over here... I think I'm going to zap the bear. He has 5. We have 6. We can go 7, 8, 9. We can go 9-5. Nice. We're going to take a damage from this. Ow! What the fuck? So we're going to... Here, Birdie, why don't you take the damage? We will then... Sorry, we're going to deal 2 damage with this. A damage with the long shot. We get a draw card. Get a heal of horror. That's not the draw we wanted to see. If I could be real with all of you. No, I take the damage. I take the damage, not Birdie. Then that's not the draw we wanted to see, but I think it was the draw that we had to get, if that makes sense. On the plus side, though, it actually does kind of change things up a bit. Sorry, I gotta replace an offering. We're gonna do a Drain Essence, targeting this ghost. So, chosen enemy's fight value. So we're gonna go 6-2. Nice. We're gonna move 2 damage onto him, killing him. And then I think for my last action, I'm going to try to roast you. So we have 6-5. I can go 8-5. I don't think I'm going to have time to play you. We're going to go 9-5. He'll take 2 damage. We'll take a damage. Chat, look at me. I'm actually remembering it this time. And we need to put, what, 2 more damage on him? This guy's dead, chat. Nope, we need 3 more damage. Guess what? This guy is also still dead. End of our turn, we're going to take 2 horror. Ow, that fucking hurt. We're going to deal 1 to this guy. Enemy phase comes. We're going to take 1 and 1. We're going to deal 1 to this guy. And then he's going to die to Birdie. Oh, no, because we can only do that once. So I'll have to get him through one of these. I think that's fine, though. I think that's fine. All right, this guy's going to stand up. If only I could say the H word. Amen. Upkeep. That's a good draw. That's also a good draw. Add 1 resource to the current darkness level. We are now at 4. Otherwise, the player or each player must choose an enemy in the pursuit and spawn at the nearest dark location. They cannot. They must discard cards at the top of the encounter deck. Okay. So we get this one, and then we can put like this one nearest dark location. We could put it like right here, I think. And then this goes back, and we get to keep going. All right, this is gonna get spicy, chat. This is gonna get spicy. Okay. Okay. I'm not scared, chat. I'm not scared. Choose the nearest flora enemy. You a flora? Okay, we're gonna have to get a flora. 1, 2. Oh shit, you're a flora. And draw it. Sure. Okay. Oh, this should be refilled. Chat, things have gotten spicy. Ooh. All right, I'm not too worried. We just got to take it slow, and we got to just be smart here. The thing I'm actually most worried about is this dark memory. Okay. We're gonna beguile this cochleal stag. This guy's massive. Okay. The massive guy? He is Flora. But he wasn't healed, right? How do we maneuver this? All right, I think we investigate our location with the beguile. So we get to go 6 to 2. Nice. We're going to grab a clue. We're going to take a horror. But I'm going to spend 2 of our clues to look at this location. Okay, we're not going there. You're massive. Okay. I'll tell you who is going there, though. This cochleal stag. I think we take a horror to move into this location. Okay, I think I would like to cancel that. I have 1 action left. I think we just keep moving. Let's move over here. I'll take a direct damage. Again, the numbers are just lower. And there should be 2 clues on each of these. That's 8. Numpad 8. Okay, then we want to check this one, and then we start moving down here. Okay, I mean, this is going to be a spicy meatball, but I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, Zamakona's in the pursuit area. He's hiding in the trees being like, I'm going to get you, Alessandra. Okay. We're going to play Blinding Light. Are we? Or do we just try to deal with these other guys and then have the bear die to this? All right, we're going to do power word taboo. We're going to do the distract. I mean, I guess we... Oh, limit once per round per command. Oh, I did that twice. Oh, sorry. My mistake, everybody. I always play this card wrong. So we can only do it once, but I can do go, but the hunter's not going to do anything. Okay, I did it twice, but I don't think it changed too much because of that guy I could have evaded the other way. So... That's my B. That's my B. So I think we do this last, targeting this guy. All right, so I think what we do is I think we Azure Flame this guy at 6-3. We go 8-3. Nice. He'll take 2. I will then do this one here at 6-2. Nice. We're going to have him exhaust himself. And then our last course of action here is to play this Blinding Light, evading you at 6-3. We're going to go 8-3. Nice. He'll take 1 damage, be exhausted. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to take 2 horror. Killing the bear. And I think the next turn we have to do that. Okay. Upkeep. Bing bong. Corpse Lichen. Alright, Agnes might die. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna investigate at 7-3. Nice, grab a clue. We're gonna use the lockpicks. 10-3. Nice. We're gonna spend 2 clues to look at this corner piece. Sorry, this guy should be here. Okay, we don't want to go to that one. I think we'll move down here. Man, isn't it crazy how I just always seem to take for it? It's just, I mean, I know the odds are against your favor, but it's a spicy meatball, don't you think? Okay, I can take a parlay action. I think it's probably worth it to take a horror to do it. Is it a direct horror? That's fucked up. I think I'm just going to send... I think we just leave that guy there. I think we just don't take a parlay action. All right. All right, chat, how do I not die? This Dark Memory is looking a little bit worse for wear. Okay. I mean, I think we shoot our shot, right? We look at this location. Yeah, that's fine. We'll move to this location. We'll take a damage. And then we're going to go 3-4. I mean, I'll go 5-4. There's always a chance. We'll go 6-4. There's always a chance. All right, perfect. Don't even need to worry about Zamakona. Okay. I think we try to talk to this guy. We'll go 6. Oh, sorry, I should get one of these back. Okay, he can distract I guess himself? And then I think we try to... We do a blinding light against this guy. At 5 to 3, we go 7 to 3. Okay, that's all right. And then I think our last action is to take an attack of opportunity, killing this guy to play Dark Memory. Okay. Holy shit, chat, what happened? We actually had a shot, and I feel like it's suddenly just slipping away. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. All right, let's send this motherfucker over here. These guys stand up. We go upkeep. Upkeep, we take a horror. That's a good draw. This advances. This goes up there. Alright, so choose an enemy in the pursuit area and spawn the nearest dark location. And then this, Alessandra is going to get this guy. Okay. Holy shit, chat. Looking forward to the Eldritch video game coming this year? I am, yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah, we'll go 5 to 3. Terror? Give it to me. Yeah. I'll take 2 damage. Ow! I mean, in theory, we can start getting the work done. Like, we have, what, 4 locations? What are the odds it's the last location we look at? Besides 100%, chat. Don't fucking do that to me. Alright, so we're going to start by evading you. At 5 to 1. It's -5. We're going to go again, 5 to 1. I guess I'm going to go 7 to 1. Holy shit. Alright, let's lockpick here. At 10 to 5. Heal damage from your investigator. Grab this clue. I may look at this location. I will move to it. After you reveal it, test 5 to 5. Okay, so there's no downside to this. Nice. Okay, so it's either this one, or this one. So what are the odds it's like this one? 100%, right? I mean, we're going to look at it. Oh! Alright, I will move to that location. And can I survive a turn? How many horror we're taking? We're taking 3 currently. So that kills me right now, especially with this. But we can take less. I mean, I guess the question is, what if I just... What if I leave? What if I evade these guys and leave, and then we get like a 1 less encounter card? That's probably survivable. So yeah, what we do is we do this power word taboo. And we go 6 to 2. Alright, I will choose distract. I'll heal the horror. Then we're going to go again. 5 to 2. This thing has been in my hand since the opening. We'll go 7 to 2. Good thing I fucking did. We're going to choose go, and we're going to send him up here. And then I think we just resign to get Birdie out of here. We just want to make sure Birdie is safe. This guy is now 1, 2, 3. So then this guy... Oh, no one has the lantern. So Alessandra's just alone in the dark. Move him over here. This guy readies. Alright, we just need to, like, not draw something that kills us. Yeah, perfect. I'll have 5. Oh, this should have 1 on it, so we'll go 7, we'll go 8. 8 to the game's 3. Alright. So then I can go 1, 2, and resign. Oh, wow! Even all that time, chat, and it became that fucking close. What a scenario. What a scenario. Alright. Birdie was rescued. That's good. Last time I played, Birdie fucking died, yo. We get bonus experience. So we get 2 bonus experience plus an additional, so we're gonna get 5 bonus, 5 XP. So we're gonna go up to 10. That's pretty good. The bear was wounded, and then we go dawn of the 2nd day. Really feeling that Agnes fighter, but I think it went... I mean, we got a good result, so I'm not really too bummed. You know, like, what is that the most VP you can get in that scenario as well? Yeah. Okay. Dawn of the 2nd day. All right, well, that went pretty well. I'm happy with that one. That was a fun scenario. I think, again, really kind of showing what Agnes is capable of. I mean, I think, like, we felt her as the fighter, but I think she was still able to handle things. She dealt with that bear pretty soundly, right? So, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all for the next episode next week. But if you're watching live on Twitch, we're going to play the next one right now. Otherwise, see you soon. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.